never seen it this bad before, and I have lived here for 40 years.
If you are a homeowner dealing with ongoing flood issues, then Elevate Florida is a program that offers a possible solution.
The program promises financial help to make homes more storm resistant. But how hard is it to get? 8 on Your Side investigative reporter Brittany Muller joins us in studio. And Brittany, you found there are some questions about the funding for this program.
That's right, Jen and Keith. Good evening. The deadline to apply for the Elevate Florida program was in April. Now people like Nancy Biddle, who owns this property in St. Pete Beach, are waiting to hear if help is on the way or if funding cuts could leave them high and dry.
The front 2 apartments, they would become garage and storage, and then a second floor would be built above it, which would be the new apartments.
Last year's hurricane season left Nancy Biddle with a hefty bill. Biddle owns these 3 apartments in St. Pete Beach. Biddle's sister lived in one. She rented out the other 2. Now she needs to get all 3 repaired. But because of the damage done, code inspectors have determined she will need to make major changes to storm-proof them against future hurricanes.
Never having seen anything like this.
And the cost of making those improvements is not cheap.
Right at around $400,000.
That's why Biddle was thrilled to hear about the launch of Elevate Florida, a program designed to help people that need to do more than just fix what's broken. They need to renovate their properties, sometimes even redesign them completely to raise them above floodwaters or storm surge.
I just thought that is fabulous. The state is doing something to help people.
Kevin Guthrie is the executive director for the Florida Division of Emergency Management. In March, Guthrie told 8 on Your Side that the goal of Elevate Florida was to start raising homes in flood-prone areas by this summer.
Not only is it going to help get people out of the floodway, by getting them out of the floodway, that's going to reduce their flood insurance premiums.
In Nancy Biddle's case, the program could cover at least 75% of the cost to raise her apartments if she's approved. Biddle applied February 14th and has been waiting ever since.
Have you heard anything since?
I got an email once saying it's in process, but I have not heard anything for the last at least 3 months.
The state is relying on $400 million in federal funds to pay for the program. Elevate Florida stopped accepting new applications on April 11th, citing funding limitations. That same day, the Federal Emergency Management Agency eliminated $300 million in funding for another program meant to help make communities across Florida less vulnerable to storms. It was called the Building Resilient Infrastructure and Communities Program, or BRIC. But Biddle worries that Elevate Florida could face the same fate as BRIC.
I'm not really sure where this goes. If this ends as the government's program has ended, we're kind of right back where we started.
I think they're right to be worried.
Ethan Fry is with the Florida Policy Institute, a nonpartisan, not-for-profit think tank.
But it's in that same category of funding that the administration right now is labeling as waste, fraud, and abuse. And so it's definitely at risk. And a lot of the FEMA funding is still frozen. So from what we understand, most of these programs are still held up.
The Florida Department of Emergency Management did not respond to our questions about the future of the Elevate Florida program, but it did, however, issue a statement online saying that if more funding becomes available, the portal may reopen for more people to apply. I'm Brittany Muller, 8 on Your Side.
Thanks, Brittany. If you have something you'd like Brittany to investigate, you can call the 8 on Your Side helpline number, 1-800-338-0808.